Our journey started in our hometown, Washington, D.C. Our task was to find an obscure unknown memorial or monument, but in a land like D.C., where there's so many prominent, known, and famous monuments, it was pretty hard. But it wasn't too challenging. With Metro, they help us and so many other useful resources, we got it covered. We learned and we knew that our hometown wasn't just home to us, but home to things like Go-Go and places like Ben's Chili Bowls, along with being home to national sports teams like the Washington Redskins and the Nationals. Our hometown is pretty diverse, and with this diversity and it being a home to us, it's also a home to the ones who did live before us. With that comes great respect and responsibility. These memorials and monuments, they all celebrate the past and what America has been and what it is.
Okay, well, most people go to the monuments such as the Washington Monument or the Capitol. We decided to go to a monument that was near Union Station called the Victims of Communism Memorial. The name of this memorial is interesting because the communism has long been a facet of evil to the people of the United States. This monument was actually dedicated to the victims of Tiananmen Square, which is an historical event that happened in China. In the communist government of China was going against the students of China who were protesting its communist ways. The students who protested against the Chinese government for more individual freedom and liberties got fired upon by the Chinese communist military, and the victims of this event were the reason why this memorial was started. However, communism has affected millions of people across the United States. I mean, across the world.
Keep it going.
Millions of people across the world, with the Soviet Union and Russia, and the Cold War, Cuba, Latin America in general, with the socialist left movements that are often labeled as communism. Spain is one of the ones that have it. Many people have been victims to the government taking away individual freedoms, dictators. North Korea is an exemplar of this, with the people are not allowed to express hate towards their leaders or anything. Communist itself is actually kind of a beautiful idea, but in place because of its value to giving everyone equal, but because of its practical uses in the world, it is not very nice.
So, funny memorial story. We all go to the memorial separately, and turns out none of us can find it. Wrong address. And we keep walking, and out of luck, Dominique sees it a couple blocks from the Metro, and it's a completely different address than it was on the website, which is kind of whack. And it was really confusing, but we all got there, and yeah, that was pretty interesting. If it weren't for that, we probably would have been walking for a really long time, and James was a little mad because it was like 90 degrees out, and he walked 15 minutes to the wrong address. But once we got there, it was pretty nice. It's on this little, it's on Mass Ave and New Jersey Ave on the corner, and it's this little, triangle place with, nice plants and a bunch of, a nice garden, and then a seating area and a really nice statue. It's all very pretty, and the statue kind of looks like the Statue of Liberty, but it's not. Yeah, it's really nice.
Alright, first off, your first impressions of the memorial.
Memorial Day?
No, the first question of this statue, or this space.
Well, it's a female. That much I know. I hadn't really did a whole lot of reading up on it. I know it's an important statue because it's right there and it's been there for a minute.
Mm-hmm.
I think they came and painted it because it was turning colors at one time.
Okay.
So I think somebody came and painted it. That's what I think, because it was turning gray.
Okay.
Something. Yeah.
All right, sweet.
Actually, I never did get into that.
Okay, so we told you it's a statue supposed to represent liberty, and it's because it's a what do you think about that in that sense?
Yeah, I can go with that. Okay. Somewhat. Yeah. Stuff.
You have any opinions on communism?
No opinions on that.
No opinion on it.
It's a lot of that on the news. I'm not into it. I try to stay away from it.
Gotcha. Well, that makes sense.
Yeah, I think this memorial is about it's about remembering the victims of communism, people who died because of it.
Yeah, a lot of that happening back then. I never knew that about the statue. I'm not from D.C. I'm from Georgia.
Oh,
Yeah.
This is my second year here. So
Okay.
I never really got into it like y'all is. So. But ain't nothing wrong with it.
okay.
Ain't nothing wrong with it.
Yeah. Okay.
So.
That's pretty much it.
Yeah,
Huh?
thank you so